happening? Where's the clock? Why do you think it's 7:30? Because they don't have a clock. How long does it take to flip a freaking coin?
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. And welcome to the University Student Council Spring Election Results Night, brought to you by the USC Elections Committee. Before we begin announcing the results, I would like to congratulate all candidates on their campaign efforts and thank everyone for a successful campaign period. Each of you has worked diligently to interact and engage with students with the collective goal of improving student life here at Western, and your efforts have not gone unnoticed. So with that, let's begin. I will be letting Nathan, the DRO, announce the divisional results.
All right. Hello, everybody. So my name is Nathan Sear. I'm the Deputy Returning Officer, and we're going to begin with the divisional candidate results for the elections. So actually, let me start just by saying this year we did have a voter turnout of 24.3%. So that's just over 8,000 of the eligible students. So we are quite happy to see that it did increase from last year. And now we will begin with the results. So we're going to begin. Is that better? Yeah? All right. Better? All right. Okay, so we're going to begin with Arts and Humanities President. So this position goes to Jerica. All right, and now we're going to move on to the Arts and Humanities Council representatives. So the winners of this election is Hava, and this position is acclaimed. And now we're going to be moving on to FIMS. So the winner of this election is Kyra. And next we're going to be moving on to Health Science President. And this position goes to Zain Al-Shamil, and this position is acclaimed. Next we're going to be moving on to Health Science Representative, and this position goes to Mukhtar, and this position is acclaimed. Next, we're going to be moving on to Health Studies Association President, my apologies. And this position goes to Christopher Ruffle, and this position is acclaimed. Next, we're going to be moving on to Kin Association President, and this position goes to Rebecca Jansen. This position is acclaimed. Next, Kin Association Council Representative, and this position goes to Mina. This position is acclaimed. Next, we're going to be going on to the Nursing Association President, and the winner of this election is Vivian Quang. Next, we're going to be moving on to Music President, and this position goes to Leah McDonald. Now we're going to be moving on to Science President. And this position goes to Victoria Barroso. All right. So now we're going to be moving on to Faculty of Science representatives, and I'm just going to bring back up the Chief Returning Officer to make one small comment about these elections.
So for these elections, there was a tie for 6th place. So based on the bylaw, what we have done is we proceeded with a coin toss. So that is how that position has been proceeded. So now I'll pass it back off to Nathan to announce the results.
All right. So now we'll be moving on to science representatives. And these positions go to Femi, Jackie Lee, Muhammad Ali, Bahar Antazari, Matthew Yee, and Artika. So just to clarify, these 7 representatives from the Faculty of Science. So no, actually, it is 6. It's 6 counselors plus the president for the Faculty of Science. The council composition was changed this year, so these are the 7 representatives for the Faculty of Science.
And just to make a note, last year, why there was able to be an extra counselor is that both presidential candidates announced that they would revoke their voting rights on council, and that's why there were more counselors, but this year neither candidates did proceed with this, so there will be only 6 counselors.
Okay, so we will now be moving on to the social science president. And the winner of this election is Nicole Kamietsky. And we will now be moving on to social science representatives. And the winners of this election is Ann Campbell, Matt Reeser, Liam Cronin, Zamir Farkani, Vishal Vijay, Celine Mano, and Clark Keenan. And similar to the science elections, these are your 8 social science representatives, including president of the Faculty of Social Science. Okay, I'm now going to be handing it back to Chief Returning Officer Michelle Wang.
So for the London Youth Advisory Council, Western Councillor, the winner is Claudia Galland. For the health and dental referendum, according to Bylaw 2, 10.1, the fall and spring ballots shall include the following segments, with electors being able to abstain from any and all segments on the ballot without risk of spoiling the ballot. Since voters were not able to abstain from the ballot, the EGC will be invalidating the referendum results. And then lastly, for the President and Vice President slate, the winner of the President and Vice President slate is Team Bardia and Cat. And that concludes the USC Spring Elections Results Night 2018-2019. Thank you.